Good evening, Philippines. This is Mike Padua, and we are back to our latest analysis for this Monday through Wednesday, January 17 to 19, 2022, and this is brought to you by Typhoon 2000. Let's begin with our update. Here's the latest graph set beginning today, Monday, until tomorrow, Tuesday. We still have the weak Amihan, or the northeasterly surface wind flow, affecting Southern Luzon, including Metro Manila, Bicol region, MiMaRoPa, Visayas, and portions of northern and northeastern Mindanao, as well as the Sulu Archipelago and the Calayan Island group. So we could expect winds of 15 to 35 kph across these areas, and some isolated rain showers and thunderstorms will be expected in some portions of the Visayas, and also some portions of the Bicol region will expect some showers, particularly along the northern and eastern coastal areas of the region. Meanwhile, across Mindanao, we still have the stationary shear line. This is the tail end of a frontal system which has been lingering for the past few days, and it's been bringing some isolated rain showers and thunderstorms as well. And down to the south over the Celebes Sea, we have here the cloudiness brought about by the near equatorial surface trough. Up here across the rest of Luzon, we'll have fair weather, cooler temperatures, and somewhat light winds from the northeast, including Batanes. And up to the north, that includes Taiwan and the coastal areas of southern and eastern China, we have the another surge of the northeast monsoon, but it is only limited along these areas. We have here a high pressure area to the south of Japan, which is generating some northeasterly winds, cooler northeasterly winds across the the areas that I've mentioned. Okay, so far we don't have any developing tropical low pressure areas outside of PAR. Tropical cyclones, it's still absent since we are on the off season of the typhoon season here in the northern hemisphere. Although during the months of January, February, March, April, we have a low frequency of development. Sometimes we don't have any developing LPAs or tropical cyclones during January, but in February there could be one, and sometimes it's vice versa. January there could be also one, but in February nothing. So let's wait and see. Next week there could be a forming LPA that might pass to the south of Mindanao or southern Mindanao. So we are going to give you the latest on that potential LPA by next weekend. Okay, but so far it's all clear across the western Pacific. Just watch out for some possible flash floods and landslides if we have a very strong thunderstorms across the southern portions of Mindanao. So that's the latest from the graph set. So let's take a look at the fast animation. There you go. These are the cloudiness of the shear line, and some of the cloudiness are starting to migrate more to the north across eastern Visayas, and could bring rainfall across Visayas, eastern Visayas as well, and the Bicol region within the next 48 hours. And as we take a look at the zoom in satellite animation from windy.com, this is from the European model. You can clearly see here some intense thunderstorms across Soxagen, okay, and also over the areas of offshore Bangsamoro. This is due to the shear line and the possible northward movement of the surface trough, which has been developing to the south of Mindanao. And also some cloudiness will be expected across all portions of the Visayas. And while here over the Bicol region, we have some northeasterly surface wind flow as well into the Visayas area. Now let's take a look at the rainfall pattern for the next 3 days. This is the forecast from the European model. So today you can see here the shear line. By tomorrow afternoon, after 24 hours, the shear line will start to weaken. This is a diffused shear line which is expected to become a part of the easterly or northeasterly surface wind flow and could bring some light showers or possible thunderstorms across Visayas and also some portions of northern Caraga. And on Wednesday afternoon, the cloudiness will migrate more to the north and it might bring some rainfall, possible thunderstorms across the Bicol region, particularly the eastern sections of Bicol on Wednesday noontime through the afternoon. And it's likely this will be already known as the easterly surface wind flow or still the northeasterly trade winds. So we are going to observe this by tomorrow. If the winds is more from the east, this will be known as the easterly surface wind flow, no longer as the shear line. Or maybe it's still a diffused tail end of the shear line since it's still connected all the way across the Micronesia. So we will keep you updated by tomorrow. And if you take a look at the rainfall accumulation for the next 3 days until Wednesday, based on the previous slide showing the rainfall activity. So there you go. Caraga, portions of Misamis Occidental, as well as eastern Visayas, eastern sections or eastern coastal areas of the Bicol region, and eastern portions of northern Quezon will have some possible isolated rain showers and thunderstorms brought about by the shear line over Mindanao or over northern Caraga, and by the possible easterly surface wind flow across Visayas, eastern Visayas, and the Bicol region through the eastern sections of northern Quezon. So watch out for that for the next 3 days until Wednesday. And before we leave you, here's the wind forecast as well as the pressure forecast from the American model. This is for the next 3 days until Wednesday. So tomorrow afternoon, we could still see the effects of the northeasterly surface wind flow across Visayas, Bicol region, MiMaRoPa, Metro Manila, Calabarzon, and the northern and northeastern sections of Mindanao. And possible we have a diffused shear line here, and another surge of the northeast monsoon, but it's only limited or concentrated along the northern portions of the South China Sea and West Philippine Sea, not affecting Batanes, and it will be much stronger over Taiwan Strait. And on Wednesday afternoon, the northeasterly surface wind flow will start to bend more from the east-northeast, and it's likely to be an easterly surface wind flow or still northeasterlies. So we are going to observe the satellite animation regarding this possible wind direction, and most likely it could become a another possibility that this wind flow might have some convergence. So it's likely to become a wind convergence. The converging northeasterly and the easterlies might generate some showers and thunderstorms across eastern Visayas and the Bicol region, including northern Quezon on Wednesday. So we will keep you updated on that. So there you go. That's the latest for this Monday. And we will return on Wednesday to give you more update on the weather. From Typhoon 2000, this is Mike Padua reporting. Stay safe always. Be #WeatherWiser. And thank you so much for watching our channel.